Okay, hello everyone. This is going to be a live stream. I'm doing an oracle deck. This is a romance oracle deck. This can apply to the ones that are in a relationship or single. I'm doing the reading on the elements, air signs, water signs, earth signs, and fire signs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comment. I do offer personal readings. My information is in the bio. Once you email me, I will let you know the pricing. I will let you know what kind of readings I offer and whatever other questions you have, right? So I'm going to start with the earth signs first. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm starting your reading at 4:52 in the timestamp. So the first card you got is I'm watching you. So you may have someone in your energy that is currently watching you, earth sign, perhaps through social media. No matter the current situation, the love I feel for you is eternal. All right. So this could be someone from the past, someone you had a current separation from. And it seems like this person is still in your energy because of the feelings that they have for you, okay? All right. So then you have it was all a dream. I fantasized about you. All right. So perhaps you guys made plans to be serious with one another and things just went left. You're no longer together. So that person feels like it was all a dream. They fantasize about building something with you that ultimately did not happen the way that they had imagined. So I'm going to clarify with the tarot what are your messages regarding this, earth signs. For your oracle cards, I'm watching you. No matter the current situation, the love I feel for you is eternal. It was all a dream. I fantasize about you. So, what does the tarot have to say regarding this? Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Judgment, and the last card you got is the Queen of Cups. All right, Earth signs. So, whoever's showing up in your energy looks like someone that has been spending a lot of time like reflecting on their own emotions, their memories with you. This connection that they had with you was something that they cherished, something that was important to them. This person just seems to be like reflecting. They're not. It's not showing like any active movement towards you. Okay, because of the Knight of Pentacles, which is the first card you got in the tarot. He's not charging forward. The Knight of Pentacle moves slow. So the feelings are there, but there's like also a lot of thinking, like remembering, imagining, before any real movement happens. Like there needs to be some type of emotional clarity that this person needs to have before they can pursue coming towards you. Now, going on the Seven of Cups to the Judgment, that symbolizes moving from like the fantasy, uncertainty energy that they have into a clearer understanding of what's real to this person. And with the Queen of Cups is reminding you earth signs to trust your intuition, honor your own feelings, but don't confuse like certain dreams, certain memories, and possibilities with actions that haven't actually happened yet. All right. So that is all for you guys, earth signs. I'm gonna do the water signs next. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages do you need to know? Pretending, gaslighting, wasting time is your first card, water signs. So this is a person that had a mask. You felt like they were pretending, they were gaslighting you, they were wasting your time. All right, water signs. No matter the current situation, the love I feel for you is eternal. Now, I just finished doing the earth signs. They got the same card. They got this exact same card. So perhaps you could have been dealing with someone that was the earth sign or had earth sign placements. Where do we go from here? All right. So this person wants to know, where do you guys go from here? From no matter the situation, current situation, love I feel for you is eternal. Well, where are you gonna go? Water signs, if you feel like this person was pretending with you, gaslighting you, and wasting your time. Either you felt this way, or perhaps this person is looking at you like that. Take it how it resonates. All right, when it comes to tarot, clarify, pretending, gaslighting, wasting time. Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Strength card. All right, water signs. So if someone had been giving like certain mixed signals, avoiding, you felt like they were avoiding accountability or wasting their time, that cycle cannot continue. The cards are actually showing a breakthrough, like truth is cutting through illusions, and someone is eventually forced to deal with the situation honestly. So my advice to you will be to stay in your power and not chase answers. Like let actions speak louder than words. All right. Like enough talking, enough guessing. It's time for the truth and actions to match each other. Now let me see about the oracle card that says, "Where do we go from here?" Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Six of Swords, the Hangman, Five of Cups, King of Cups. King of Cups is actually one of the tarot cards that shows the energy of the water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, which is you guys, okay? All right, so I was clarifying the card, where do we go from here? First of all, there's a period of reflection going on. All right, this person may be struggling to make a decision or come to terms with like the disappointment that they feel here, showing with the Five of Cups. The cards are showing movement, but it's gradual movement because it's coming with the. I thought I saw the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, never mind. Because of the Hangman, and they're also indecisive here because of Two of Swords. Anyway, so the destination, is the King of Cups. This, King of Cups energy is an emotional, mature energy where feelings are acknowledged, understood, handled with wisdom rather than impulse. That's the direction that this person wants to be in. So, water signs, this reading is asking you to like embody the King of Cups energy. Like, don't let temporary disappointments make your decisions for you. The cards are showing growth through patience, looking at things in a certain perspective, and having emotional balance within yourself. Do the inner work first, and then the emotional clarity that you need will come after that, water signs. Okay. Ultimately, where do we go from here? We stop forcing answers, work on what we can control, and allow emotional clarity to develop naturally. So that will be all for you guys. I'm gonna do for the fire signs next, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, so give me messages for the collective of the fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm coming back. Okay, so you have somebody coming back your way, fire signs, or you may be coming back the way of whoever's in your energy. I'm assuming, well, I feel like this is the energy of someone from the past. We're so different, but we work so well together. All right. So this person or you may feel that you guys are different from one another, but when you are together, things go well. Like when you're together, things are good. When you guys are not together, it's like you turn from friends to enemies. All right. And you have the next card says endings, breaking point, completion, enough. All right. So either you or the person in your energy feels this way, like you guys have come to a breaking point, like you guys have come to an ending, a completion, like enough is enough. Like I'm not going to keep doing the same song and dance with you that we've been doing because I'm kind of over it now. All right. So let me clarify with the tarot for you guys. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Clarify the oracle card. I'm coming back. So first card you got is the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Hierophant in reverse. All right, fire signs. So the message I'm coming back, this person wants to come back to you, or you may want to come back to this person, but it's not going to be necessarily the same way that it was before as how they left. All right. Because of the tarot cards, it's showing me like there's a change in perspective first. So this person is going to be taking a slow journey back after moving away from a difficult situation here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. But the Hierophant in reverse says that the old pattern cannot be repeated. If there is a return, it has to happen differently than before. So like if this person comes back, they need to approach things differently than they did before. Like you need to use your discernment, fire signs, pay attention to actions, pay attention to this person's consistency, and whether the situation has actually changed, not just whether someone is just like reappearing in your life just because they you guys have been you have history with each other, you came back to each other before, like you're gonna come back to each other again. Things have to change. They can't continue being the same way. All right, so let me see. We're so different, but we work together so well. Let me clarify that oracle card for you guys. The Empress, the Hangman, the Devil, Nine of Cups. Okay, fire signs. So this is two people who are not, they may not see the world the same way, may not see this, things the same way. But somehow you and this other person complement one another. The hangman suggests there are different viewpoints between you two. While the devil card here, this shows like a strong pull between you guys. Like despite those differences, the Nine of Cups says there is something satisfying about this connection that you feel with one another. The challenge is learning to appreciate different perspectives without trying to change each other. But even though they may feel like our differences are part of what makes this connection interesting, I don't feel like that's how you feel, fire signs, because of the fact of the clarification that came back for the first card. I'm coming back. It's like, yeah, they may feel this way, but this person cannot come back into dealing with you again, or you cannot come back to dealing with this person again. Things are going to be, the same way. Like things have to change. They may feel this way towards you. Like our differences are what makes this connection interesting. Our strong pull for one another. Whether it's sexually that you have this going on with this person, or if it's something else that may not be enough for you guys. That may not be enough for your fire signs to continue this attachment towards this person, okay? Our fire signs, take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, follow, comment. I'm going to do the air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We are still in Gemini season, so Geminis, happy birthday. We are in your season up until June 20th. Then Cancer season starts. So happy birthday to all you Geminis. All right. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, what messages do you need to know? Okay. So the Oracle card says, fuck my ex, resentment is over. That's the first card that you got. I didn't even realize that this deck has like a curse word on it. I don't use this deck often. All right. So, air signs, this is how you feel towards your ex or someone you was in some type of connection with. Like it's over. You feel resentment towards them, or maybe they feel this way towards you, but vice versa. Take it how it resonates, okay? Are you happy without me? All right. So, this person is wondering, are you happy without me? Or you could be wondering, is this person happy without you? So this is definitely past energy coming in here for you, air signs. You're so attractive. So this person feels like you are so attractive, air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Or maybe you feel like they are, but I think this is you. This is them feeling this way towards you. All right, so let's get into the tarot for the air signs. Um, I don't feel like I need to clarify the first card. It's pretty obvious. The message on the first oracle card. So let me clarify the second message. Are you happy without me? So what does tarot say about this? Are you happy without me? Clarify this oracle card. Three of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Devil card, Three of Pentacles. All right, air signs. So this is not a simple yes or no answer. Like the card suggests that someone may be trying to move forward, socialize, and focus on building their life. But the devil card showing in the reading says that there's still an attachment or something that hasn't been completely erased. The 701 suggests strong boundaries, while the Three of Pentacles points towards focusing on work, goals, or creating something productive. Okay. So this is not the energy of like I'm sitting around miserable. This is more like I'm trying to live my life, stay busy, focus on what is in front of me. The devil card in the middle says that there's still a pull though. You know, there's still memories, there's still like unfinished emotional baggage between you and this other person. But that's just showing because the other person is still in your energy. It's not necessarily you being taken, you still carrying that energy. It's not necessarily you feeling like that. You're feeling that pull. It could be someone else. It could be the other person in the reading. Okay. So focusing on your friends, focusing on your goals, moving forward. Like I said, there still might be an attachment they haven't completely detached from. So the advice to you, air signs, would be to keep on building rather than getting stuck in the past. So this person wants to know, are you happy without them? Yeah, you are happy without them, air signs, because you're focusing on yourself. I'm gonna pull out more cards for you guys. All right, air signs. What else? What other messages do air signs need to know? I never met anyone like you. That is your first card. I bet they didn't. I bet they didn't, air signs. You are my soulmate. So this person feels like you are their soulmates. Oh, okay. So this changes the energy of the reading. It says trauma, childhood wounds, addictions. Okay. All right. Yeah, this person was toxic. This person was definitely toxic. Yeah, they may have felt like they never met anyone like you and they felt like you were their soulmate. You may have felt the same way too, that this person was a soulmate, that you haven't like been with someone like this. This person was special and unique to you. But their trauma, their own childhood woods, perhaps their own addictions messed up this connection. So, so I'm gonna clarify your third card, okay? So let's clarify with the tarot, the oracle card. It says trauma, childhood wounds, addictions. What does tarot have to say about this regarding the person and your energy? The world card, King of Swords, the Emperor, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. All right, air signs. So whoever this person is that's coming out in your reading, they this person with the King of Swords and the Emperor, they want to appear, and they are appearing now on the outside, like they're um they're in control. They're in control of their feelings. They're in control of what's going on in the world. They're in control. Perhaps this person may have some type of egotistical attitude. You know, they want to look strong, they want to look logical, they want to look in control. However, that's not the case with the high priestess here, right? This shows that there are things beneath the surface that aren't being discussed. All right. The three of swords and the ten of swords. This is deep emotional wounds. This is disappointment. This is painful experiences that have left a lasting impact. Okay, and that aligns with your oracle card: trauma, childhood wounds, addictions. All right. Now, the world card, which is the first card that came out in the clarification of your oracle card, I find this interesting because the world card often represents completion, closing a cycle, or reaching some type of lesson. So this person isn't trapped in their trauma forever. This It's just that the person is carrying wounds from their past, but the experience with you perhaps is making them want to face those issues, like confront those issues. And once they confront those issues, and they could reach the world card, they could reach a conclusion. They could complete the cycle that they have been in. This person keeps their feelings private. They should be going into the cycle of healing, the cycle of finding closure, learning how to overcome this. But this is all hidden pain behind a control exterior, basically, with the King of Swords, Emperor, and the High Priestess. So I don't know what kind of childhood wounds or addictions or what kind of trauma this person went through, whether it was in past relationships or how they grew up, or things that happen at work, or if they have, I think with addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex. Oh, people can have all types of addictions, gambling, I don't know, just all types of addictions. But air signs, keep going forward, air signs. You're not nobody's therapist. We are all responsible for our actions, and there's things that we have to face on our own. And whatever this person is going through, they have to face it. They have to face that on their own. They have to get the proper help that they need for that, whether they do it by themselves in their own journey, or if they go to a therapist, or if they go to friends or family to help them with that. That is their issue, and that is not your responsibility to carry the emotional baggage of anyone else. All right, air signs. So that is all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, follow. Thank you guys so much. I do offer personal readings. The personal readings are paid. My email address is in my bio here. Once you email me, I could tell you the pricing, the ability I have to do the readings, what kind of readings I do, and whatever other questions you have, right? That is all. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.